Hello, 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 hello. This is Dr. Andrew Solomon. Welcome to Nissi Naturals. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please share the video. Share this video. I hope everybody's doing well. We are here live in the studio. Please share this video. This is an educational video for you and your natural hair. Share the video. Share the video. Africa Wavachi. Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is Dr. Andrew Solomon, joined in the studio by, our model, my daughter. And, this is all natural hair and consistency. And obviously, some people may say, oh, she has the DNA. Well, obviously she didn't take my DNA because I don't grow too much hair. But, she is consistent. You may have the DNA, but if you're not consistent, you will not, grow your hair. Every person's hair can grow. So today we're going to be talking about how to braid your natural hair. And, we want to especially talk about, growing your natural hair, what protective styling to use. And today what we're going to show you is how to, braid your hair without extensions, without adding anything to your hair. You can actually grow your hair and then, put it in protective styling. What is going to happen here, we are going to be using a few of the Nissi Natural products. We do have the Nissi Naturals hair grow pomade. This is a hair pomade that is thick, and it's really going to be used to seal in the moisture. Okay, and then we are going to be using our signature HairGro oil. If you're the kind of person who has edges that are breaking, your hair's breaking excessively, why don't you invest in a bottle of HairGro oil? A bottle of HairGro oil like this will really help you. And I've seen this work for my daughter. And, the person who's going to be styling the hair is my wife. She does, the 3-strand braid better than I do. I'm really good at the 2-strand twists, and my wife is really, really good, at the 3-strand, twists, the next thing that we're going to use, by the way, the HairGro oil, if you just want to try it out, it also comes in a 4-ounce bottle like this. If you're, still not so sure and you want to just try it out, we recommend that you try the 4 ounces. But you get more for your money when you get the 8-ounce, HairGro oil bottle. Okay. And then the other thing that we are using, we just took, warm water, and we just, put, a tablespoon of, kombucha, vinegar. to kind of neutralize the water itself. Sometimes the pH of the water is has too many minerals and stuff like that. But if you put a little kombucha, vinegar in there, it will, help. Otherwise, you can add aloe vera water a little bit and then use that as your, spritz. Then, the first thing that we always tell you to do is always spray your hair before you put anything on it. Before you put any pomade on it, you need to wet your hair first. Why? Because the hair then, opens up. The hair follicle opens up, ready to receive whatever you're going to be putting on it. Okay? And, massage the water into the hair, and you can see that the S curl of the the hair follicle is starting to form. We haven't even put anything on it. Okay. So what my wife is going to do, she's going to, she started off by dividing the hair into 4 sections, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she's going to work on each section. She's going to do 4, 3-strand braids in each, partition. Okay. So you saw how she started off. Now she's using a rat tail comb, that one. She's using that to, partition each, section into 4 smaller parts. Okay. And then she's going to be, adding, some HairGro oil. And then she's going to be adding, she's going to also be adding, the HairGro Pomade. So everything that can help your hair grow. Obviously, when you leave your hair alone and it stays, untouched, for, 2-3 weeks, that's the best thing that you can do, for your hair, the best thing you can do for your hair. Put it in protective styling for a little bit. Do not manipulate it, and let it, let it grow. Let your hair grow. This is how my daughter's hair has grown. She's always, putting it in protective styling and ensuring that, it does not, she does not really mess with it. This week, what my daughter did, what she did this week was that, she decided, what is this? Okay. It's a kind of she decided to let her hair out. So this whole week she kind of had the pineapple, and then, she pretty much, had it open the whole week, and it was really, receiving some air and free. And now we are going to put it in protective styling. So the first thing that you do is oil your hair. Okay. Oil it. Okay. But, go for the scalp. Start with the scalp, and then, put some on the scalp. Okay. Then massage it. Now this hair is going to be in protective styling for 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. So put some on the scalp. That's where your hair grows from. So HairGro oil on the scalp, and then work it on the what? On the rest of the hair follicle. Massage it in, okay? And then, after you do that, you are going to take the HairGro Pomade. We have 2 types. We have the vegan HairGro Pomade. And then this is going to lock in the moisture. Okay. It is it's like it's a pomade. It's like a butter. Okay. It is going to lock in the moisture, and be generous, because what's going to happen, you are going to be, keeping your hair in protective styling. Then put a little extra at the edges, this pomade. take a little extra and put it at the edges. This is the oldest part of your hair. The ends of your hair are the oldest part. So give them a little more. Then you're going to use a wide tooth comb, you know, and you are going to detangle. As you can see my wife is doing, you can use a wide tooth comb, or you can use, the HairGro oil smells so good. We've just really upgraded it. Cause some of you were saying, oh, it makes me smell like an Indian cuisine. You won't smell like an Indian cuisine anymore, because what we do, we infuse this HairGro oil with a lot of hair growth herbs. Okay. And what you're doing, you know, as you are, you know, combing through, you're detangling, and always work from the end down. Okay. Like my wife is doing, and you can see the S curl. Okay. You see that? This is how the HairGro oil and the HairGro Pomade work. They really enhance your S curl. Okay? And comb through to detangle. This is before you go into the, what? The three, strand braid. Okay. So now she's taking that section and she's going to partition it. Okay. And then she's going to make a 3-strand, you know, braid. Try to make the lines neat. Okay. Try to make the lines as neat as you can. Okay. I mean, they don't have to be geometrically, you know, perfect, but at least, you know, aesthetically beautiful. Okay. So just this one section, she's going to do 4 braids. 4 braids here, 4 braids here, and 4 braids here. You know, a total of about 16 braids. Okay. And notice that, you know, she's using a wide tooth comb. Let me show them. Don't use a tight tooth comb. See that? And she has combed through, and look, that's all the hair that, you know, was, you know, detangled. Okay. So use a wide tooth comb. And what the HairGro oil and the pomade do, they add shine to your hair. Obviously, that's not the only benefit. It also helps your hair to grow. Both the pomade and the HairGro oil combined, they will help your hair grow. Okay? Now, what is in the HairGro pomade? The HairGro pomade has black castor oil. It has fractionated coconut oil. It has mustard seed oil. It has grapeseed oil. It has cetyl alcohol. It has, you know, candelilla wax. This is the vegan one. The one that's not vegan has beeswax, you know, to kind of hold the pomade together, you know, to give the pomade structure. And then it has a lot of different herbal extracts, such as ginger extract. It has henna extract. It has thyme extract. It has basil. It has moringa. It has neem. It has garlic extract. It has nettle leaf extract. It has horsetail extract. It has peppermint. It has peppermint leaf oil. It has guava extract. It has onion extract. It has rosemary extract. It has bamboo extract. It has caffeine. It also has other, you know, herbs, and these herbs are designed to help, you know, the hair grow. Okay. So So you're going to take your time and you are going to braid. Don't be in a hurry. Try to make the braids, as neat as you can. Now, some of the product may show up on top of your hair for the time being, but the hair will absorb it, so don't you worry about a thing. This is how natural hair, is supposed to be, okay? And, if you have high porosity, it will be a different story. If you have normal, medium porosity, that's another story altogether, how your hair absorbs the product when you put it on. If you have low porosity, the product sometimes stays on top for a little bit. But don't you worry, it will be absorbed. It will be absorbed. Now, one thing that I need to say, when you do your braids, please don't use rubber bands. People are still using rubber bands, but rubber bands are not good with black and brown hair, okay? Rubber bands are not good with black and brown hair, Now notice that when you get to the end, it's very difficult to continue with the 3-strand twist, so you're better off continuing with a 2-strand twist, and then twirl at the end. I don't know if the camera caught that for you guys to see, but at the end you are going to twirl like that, okay, so that the hair does not get undone, okay. So, and that is how the braid looks like. Of course, you see some of the product still on, but it will be absorbed in within hours. Okay. So if you don't have the time, go to your hairstylist. If you have the money to spend, obviously if you don't have time, then you have money to spend on paying somebody to do it for you, right? But if you have time, just buy the Nissi products. Just buy yourself the HairGro Pomade. And by the way, this hair was shampooed last week. That's the other thing I need to tell you. Please do not shampoo your hair all the time, okay? Your arm is in the way. So, don't shampoo your hair every week, okay? Or, by the way, every other day, not good. Every 2 weeks you can shampoo your hair, okay? Every 2 weeks you can shampoo your hair. And by the way, we're going to keep this hair in protective styling, as I said, 2 to 3 weeks. What is going to happen, I think we'll do another video, when your hair comes out of protective styling, give it protein. So I think the next video we'll do is to use a protein, our Bendera deep protein treatment. Anytime your hair has been braided, when you undo it, please try to do what? Try to give it protein. In other words, do a deep protein treatment, because the hair has not really been touched in 2 to 3 weeks. So feed it with protein. There are 2 things that help our hair to grow: moisture and protein. Moisture and protein. Always make sure that your hair is moist. Moisturize your hair. Some of the moisture comes from conditioners that you use. Here at Nissi Naturals, we have the Imara leave-in conditioner. We have the hair milk conditioner. These are all leave-in conditioners. They provide moisture. They help with growth, and they They also help your hair, stay moist. Okay? So again, when you get to the end, you can, she started off with a 3-strand braid, but as she gets to the end, because you run out of the 3 strands, you can then do a 2-strand, and then you are going to do what? You are going to twirl at the end. Okay? So we're still working with just this one partition, one section. This is kind of a tricky way. So remember, if you're just joining us, we are showing you how you can use the HairGro Pomade and the HairGro Oil and, water. This is how she's going to be for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Okay? You spritz the hair, okay, like so, and then you apply the HairGro Oil starting from the scalp and massage it into the scalp, okay. I'll follow the lines and then pat the hair, that section, and then again apply it for the scalp. And then you're going to apply some HairGro oil on or standing in front of the camera. Is it better if she faces this way or? No. So you apply the HairGro oil on the scalp, and then you begin to apply HairGro oil on the hair follicle. Okay? The hair follicle needs oil. Okay? The HairGro oil, has also a lot of wonderful ingredients. It's infused with a lot of herbs. It is, all the herbs that you heard me talk about in the HairGro Pomade, we also use in the HairGro oil. The beautiful thing about the HairGro oil, it will enhance hair growth around the edges. It will also enhance just the general growth of your hair. This HairGro oil is what has helped my daughter's hair grow like this. Okay? Be generous. At the end there. And this is where you can detangle. If you can finger detangle, you can use a white tooth comb to detangle, Always detangle your hair. If you don't detangle your hair, it will become this one knot, and it will be difficult to manage. Okay? But if if finger detangling, is just cumbersome for you, then use a white tooth comb. Use a white tooth comb right there, and then go out. And then keep working gently. Detangle, work your way in. Out, rather. Okay? Okay? So use this opportunity to detangle your natural hair. Okay? Natural hair can grow. You don't need to resort to weaves, to wigs, to 6 months braids. That's very unhealthy, people. It's just very unhealthy. I saw a video a few days ago where this guy was was dancing with his wife, and and his wife had her head right under his nose, and he was holding his breath because her braids were smelly. And, she had kept those braids in for 3 months. The most you can keep your braids in when you braid your hair, especially when you use that synthetic hair, 4 to 6 weeks. 6 weeks if you push it. 3 months? 3 months is a bit much. Banang. Like we say in Luganda, banang. 3 months is a bit too much. What do you need?
No. That's green. Some people, their hair grows, in a month it grows an inch. So you got all that hair that's new.
And it's that new hair is weighted down by whatever you added to your hair. If you're doing braids, if you have long hair, just don't add any extensions.
Right.
Just like we're doing right here. This is my daughter's hair. This is all her hair. You see that? I don't know if the camera can see it.
Yes, it's seen it.
This is all her hair. Okay? This is all her hair. This is all her hair, right there. So you can grow your hair if you are consistent. If you're consistent, you can grow your hair. You can grow your hair if you are consistent. All you have to do is just be consistent, and your hair will grow. Now, some people, obviously, your hair will not grow this long in days. Like you heard, I think every month you grow an inch. And then your hair shades.
Yep, it's shade.
So shading is okay, just like shrinkage is okay.
Most of his hair didn't grow in the days.
No.
It took years.
This is years of being consistent. And one of the things that, I think because we make these products here at Nissi Naturals. So, she has consistently used Nissi Naturals. But some of you who are our customers who are consistently using Nissi Naturals, you have seen results. The problem is that people mix up things. When you start mixing up things, that's where the problem comes in. If you're going to try a product, give it at least 2 to 3 months. Just that one product. I mean, if it's like the Nissi brand, if it's the Nissi brand that has, conditioners, it has conditioners, it has shampoos, it has HairGro Pomade, it has HairGro oils. We do have all kinds of different, products that help your hair to grow. Buy some of the products and then try them out for 2 to 3 months, and take note of what really is going on. Journal what's going on. Take a look at your hair. See, is this product working for me? Don't just jump from one product to another. Today you have this, tomorrow you have that, and then you have something else, and then you have something else. If you do that, then you won't know what product is doing what. Okay? So, if you look carefully, see how that is all her hair. All her hair, no added extensions. For me personally, I believe that, if you have long hair, like, like my daughter, you should, you see that? If you have long hair like my daughter, don't add extensions. Look at this braid. It's long enough. It can stand on its own. Again, start by applying the HairGro oil. The HairGro oil. And then massage it into the scalp. Take time and massage it into the scalp. Okay? Especially if your hair is breaking on the edges or in the back, add a little extra HairGro oil. Okay? But even if your hair is not breaking, just support the back of your hair. Okay? Support it by putting a little extra HairGro oil. And then apply the HairGro pomade. The HairGro pomade is mostly used not only for hair growth, but also for sealing in the moisture, because it almost works as a butter. Okay? And my daughter's hair loves it. It just seals in the moisture, and it keeps the moisture in there, The other thing I need to show you when you are putting your fingers in the HairGro pomade, that's how the HairGro pomade looks like. The one that's not vegan. Get a spoon of it, put it on the cap like that, so that you don't introduce hair follicles into your product. Okay? It'll be easier to clean up. You start from the ends. The product that was on top of the hair, on the braided hair, it's already been absorbed. At first it looked like there was a lot, but there wasn't really much. The hair is nice and shiny. It smells really good. My wife prefers the white tooth comb to detangle. I always love to use finger detangling. But whatever works for you, just use that. Okay? See how the hair looks like? Nice and shiny. I hope the camera can pick it up. Nice and shiny. Curl formation. Look at the shine. A healthy shine. And then the next thing that you do, always use these bands which have thread around them. That's what you use. Okay? Don't use rubber bands. You use those to secure the base of the hair. Okay? And then you pull it apart so that it goes to the bottom. And that secures the braid. Okay? Won't be puffed up when you braid the hair. And it tends to stay in place for 2 to 3 weeks. And today we chose to do small braids. Well, not really small, but, you know, medium small. But every section like this gets 4 of those. You know, it's not easy to braid, you know, but my wife does a better job than I do. You know, I am, you know, better at doing the 2-strand twist. I am also good at bantu knots, but my wife is better. So, hey, parents, take turns. And when you're braiding, just pull and make it neat. Pull and make it neat, so that the extra hair is not left out in the process of braiding. You pull, tidy the braid. You pull and tidy the braid. So when my wife is done with this, we're going to show you. So do you see that the product is seemingly on top? The hair pomade that you put on is on top. The HairGro oil seems to be on top. And sometimes people say, oh, that's too much. No, it's not too much. The hair will, you know, consume all of that. It will absorb, all of that will be absorbed by the hair follicles. They need it, okay? You know, but because you're braiding, you're squeezing the product, so it looks like there's a lot. But no. You will definitely, tomorrow, we're going to take a picture of, actually when we finish here, because this video is not, we're not going to stay here and keep you here, braiding there, braiding there. You know, we'll come back and we'll show you a picture of the final product. Okay? So when you get to the end, you run out of the 3 strands, go to the 2 strands. Twist neatly. Twist as far as you can go. Twist as far as you can go. Twist as far as you can go. Almost at the end. And then, when you get to the end, you are going to do a twirl. You twirl like that so that the hair stays together. So now, let's show you this is what you started with. This is the braid you started with. It's all nice and shiny, neat, you know. This one is the last one, you know. I think we're going to do one more section, you know, for this video and show you exactly how it's done. You want to do the back or you know. So we're going to do this other section. And then when we're done, we'll show you at least the back of her hair, okay? We don't want to keep you here, but, you know, for the sake of a tutorial, just to show you that if you're a parent, you can do this. If you are a parent who has adopted, let's say if you're a white parent who has adopted black kids, you know, please don't steer them towards perming their hair or using relaxer or going for straight hair. That's not their natural look. You know, look at these tutorials. You can do it. You know, one of the reasons why we do these videos is to, you know, to show you that, you know, you can also do this at home. You know, you can also do this at home. Okay. So what my wife is doing there, she's spraying this whole section. Okay. Let me help her put this other section out of the way. So she just sprayed the whole section. And then she's going to divide it into 4 smaller sections. Okay? And she's using a rat tail comb, you know, and she's going to divide the section. Let me secure this with a hair clip. There we go. Always use hair clips. To secure the hair so that it's out of your way so you can, style your hair without, this other hair getting in the way. Okay? So what she's doing, she's dividing this section into 4 smaller sections so that she can get 4 braids out of this section. Okay? So you're going to work with that. Have you finished there? Okay. Use the rat tail comb to over here. Just do it. You want to start with that or this one?
I'll start with this one.
If you're a new parent at this, you can learn on the job. You hold this. Make sure what I do. How much room? It's a joint effort here. Now, before you got children, did you know how to braid hair and all that stuff?
Yeah, I knew how to braid hair.
Okay.
I was taught when I was little.
Okay.
When I was probably like 8.
So
I would practice on my dolls.
Oh, okay. Now
I just didn't know how to do cornrows. I never learned that.
Now you have a real doll.
Yeah, so I would braid my
baby
dolls.
doll.
Yeah, I would braid my doll's hair.
It's now a teenage doll. This teenage doll also knows how to do 2-strand twists, and I think you've seen her video. So if you haven't gone and watched the video, when my daughter is doing her, hair maintenance, teach your children to take care of their hair.
I do better braids than I do 2-strand twists.
Yes, and I do better 2-strand twists than I do the 3-strand. I can do 3 strands. I don't know how to do cornrows. That concept of cornrows, I've tried it. Nope. It almost looks like magic to me. Move this out of your way because you default to dipping you. So she started off by spraying the hair Then the second part, she applied the HairGro oil. You know, always apply to the base. To the base of the hair. Then apply to the rest of the hair. This side. That should be on your side. Yeah. 1 second, folks. False comb. So finger detangling is also a possibility. When finger detangling is not a possibility, you have some pomade on your fingers that you should pull in to her hair. You still have it right there. Finger detangling for me is the best, you know. White tooth comb is my second choice. The tight tooth comb is never my choice. Don't use it if you have natural hair, especially if you have black and brown hair, type 3, type 4. Don't use tight tooth combs. Don't use tight, you know, tooth combs. You know. White tooth comb is the way to go. Tight tooth comb on natural hair, it's a death sentence. You're going to break your hair unevenly and it will not grow. And you keep asking, why is my hair not growing? Because you are allowing your hair to break unevenly. Yeah, you like start right at the end and comb out. And then go here and comb out. And then go here. Don't come here and bring here. Yeah, work from the top to down. For the entanglement. Yeah, so when your hair, you feel that there's a kink in your hair, just isolate that area that has the kink. And, you know, either finger detangle it, you know, like my wife is isolating a, you know, a certain area, you know. For me, what I do, I actually just run the hair back and forth, you know, and that allows the hair to, you know, straighten out, and then you can detangle it. But this part of my daughter's hair was way detangled. So isolate the entanglement, finger detangle it, and then go back to the white tooth comb. Never braid your hair when it's entangled. You know, always detangle and then braid. Always detangle and then braid. That's no powder. So I think you get the gist here. So we want to do this section so that we can show you exactly how the 8 braids look like. You know, we won't finish the whole thing on camera, but we want to at least show you exactly what you can do when you're braiding your hair. It's not an easy job. That's why some people pay. In Uganda, we have a full-fledged, natural hair salon. It's on Mukwano Courts on Buganda Road, right across from Hotel Triangle. We are Nissi Naturals, shop G02 on the ground floor. As soon as you clear the security, we are right there. Make an appointment. Call them. They open Monday through Saturday from 8:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. You know, if you call them, and you book your appointment, they will take care of your hair, especially if you have children and their hair is a chore. You have a lot of, maybe girls, and it's a chore to take care of their hair. I would invest in taking them to the salon. The Nissi Naturals team, they will teach you how to take care of your children's hair, and it's not that expensive, okay? It's not that expensive. Rump. Don't move it that much. Yeah, so I'm going to take over. I'm not so good at these 3-strand braids, but I will take over. My wife, her hands have cramped up. So I'm going to take over. Okay. Mr. Dad is going to take over. So if your hands cramp up like that, you are going to invest in a salon. So I'm going to finish this for my wife. Her style of braiding is a little different from mine, but we shall finish this. I told you it was teamwork. It's teamwork. She did a great job with all the other ones. Hopefully I can do as good as she did. So here, I've run out of 3-strand, so I'm going to resort to a 2-strand. I'm going to resort to a 2-strand. Today we wanted to do a 3-strand to show you, because we normally do 2 strands, but we wanted to do a 2-strand, 3 strands, but when you're getting to the end and you run out of the 3-strand, just finish off with a 2-strand, like I'm finishing off here with a 2-strand. Go as far as possible. Sorry, my wife's fingers cramped up. So I had to step in here. And my daughter is not good at the three strands yet. Especially when you're doing it for yourself. It becomes a little difficult. But go as far as you can. Go as far as you can. Pull and follow the two strands as far as you can take them. All the way to the end. And then when you get to the end, do that. See that? Do that. See that? Braid is done. See that? So let me go ahead and show you what we have done so far. Dads, you can do it. You can do it. Mothers, you can do it. Aunties, you can do it. Everybody can take care of natural hair. Okay? So there we have it. Then we are going to do this section. So finger detangle like so. See that? Go through the hair with your fingers. I have long fingers, so it's easy for me to finger detangle. Some people have short fingers, so it becomes difficult. But even with short fingers, you can do it. Go back and forth through the hair. Try to make sure that there are less kinks in the hair. See that? Finger detangling is the best. Then what you're going to do, you are going to take the HairGro oil. This is studio size. We make it and go for the scalp. And then put some on the hair follicle, like so. Be as generous as your product allows. Then I use this moment to continue finger detangling. Massage the oil on the scalp that you put on. Massage, let it go on. This is anti-dandruff, the HairGro oil. It will help you. Go back and forth, like so. See that? Go back and forth, like so. And then you are going to take the HairGro pomade and seal in the moisture. See that? Seal in the moisture. The HairGro pomade is like a butter. It's a pomade, you know, because we use candelilla wax, we use beeswax. You know, there's a lot of goodness in it. Okay? Then, if you want, you can continue detangling with a wide tooth comb. Go like that, start at the ends, and work your way down. See that? Start at the end, work your way down. I think you can see the hair is responding to the product. Very good product, if I may say so. Not because I make it, but it's a very good product. The HairGro Pomade, the HairGro Oil. We don't make the water. You can get that from your tap if you have good water. You know. You okay?
Yeah, I just can't. I was braiding the awkward position, trying to braid on, being on that side and braiding this side of her hair.
You want to be on this side?
Yes.
Well, you want to resume?
Sure.
Let the people have you back. Your husband, who is your assistant, he is not good at the 3-strand. You're going to have to help him. Okay. So what I'm doing there, I am applying the hair band, not a rubber band. This is a band that has thread around it. So you think you can approach it from this side?
Yeah, that's the side of her hair. If I can be on that side.
Okay, well, that's fine. Then you step in. So here comes back my wife of 20 years. So this hand does not go in the camera. So how are we going to do it? Because you're covering the camera. So do we turn it a little bit this way?
Okay.
So you can see, we'll show you on the camera how the braids look. When we finish this section, we'll show you how the braids look. I think they call them box braids. Right?
Right.
Is that what they call them? Yeah. But this is box braids without extensions. This is your natural hair. You can also, I mean, if you don't have enough hair, you can still use this pomade and the HairGro oil to add shine to your braids. You know, my suggestion, if you're going to use those synthetic braids or human hair braids, soak them in vinegar overnight. Kill all the germs, all the chemicals that those synthetic hair extensions come with. You don't know where that human hair is from. You don't know the hygiene of that person that sold the hair to the company that sold it to you. So I would soak it in vinegar and water overnight. And then you know, do what?
To using synthetic hair, they probably should use product.
Yeah, but I mean, they should use product at the base of the hair because their hair still needs the product.
Oh yeah, their hair does, but I'm saying when you add the synthetic hair, it won't absorb the.
It won't. I mean, you can use, but use less. You like, for example, you can rub the synthetic hair with the pomade, and it will add an extra shine, wouldn't it?
I think the only problem is if it's this much, it'll be hard to braid it. But,
yeah, well, the stylists know. I mean, you know, especially if you're going to use synthetic, you know, hair, you are going to go to a hairstylist. I mean, some people do it themselves, but I would pay someone, you know. But the point we're trying to make here is that, you know, you can braid your hair without. Did you spray it? Just add a little more moisture, just a little bit. I would, for me personally, I would pay someone to do the braids with extensions. Here we're dealing with braids with no extensions. Long hair people. If you have short hair, do Bantu knots. You can still do a 3-strand twist, but they won't be long braids. It won't be as long as this. You know, it won't be as long as this.
If you have synthetic braids, the HairGro oil would be a better choice.
Right. You can still use it. Apply the HairGro oil to the base and to the hair follicle. Massage it in like so. Apply a little extra to the ends. The ends are the oldest part of your hair, like I said earlier. So give them a little more TLC. This is the oldest part of your hair, so give it extra TLC. The hair that's closest to your scalp is the youngest part of your hair. The hair that is at the end is the oldest part of your hair. Remember, it all grew out of your scalp, and now it's at the end. So that's the old hair. It's almost on the end of its journey. It's coming to the end of its journey. Now, when you went to braid your hair, remember when you used to use extensions? Mm-hmm. How long did they take?
How long do they take?
Mm-hmm.
You mean to do?
Mm-hmm.
If one person did my hair, it took over 8 hours.
Right.
If it was 2 people...
Give me that rubber band so I can do this for you.
Did
you put pomade?
No, not yet.
Okay.
If it's just 2 people, then about 4
Let's
hours.
try to do 2 of us. Let's see how it will show these people. If you have a second pair of hands, use it. Right?
Right.
But I'm not so good at these 3-strand twists.
Well, it'll help if you just put it in the band for me.
Give me the white tooth comb. Let me comb it so you guys can see how it's now easy to detangle. Got it. Got it. I got it. This one's going to be a small braid. Is that better? Gets out of your way?
Yes.
I told you guys it's teamwork. So let me take this time to remind you that we have a full-fledged store in Uganda. It's on Mukwano Courts, right across from Hotel Triangle, shop 2G02. We're right on the ground floor. We used to be up on the second floor. We now, moved down. I think we've been down there for over a year or so. So go and check it out. We have a full-fledged salon. Here in the U.S., we are located at 235 Main Street in downtown Pawtucket. If you're too far away from us, you can order online, and we can ship anywhere in the U.S., Canada, Europe. Better in the U.S. than Europe, because European shipping costs are really high. But did you say that they worked out something? Or it's going higher?
It's going higher.
Yeah. So
the shipping costs have really increased.
So if you're in the UK and you want the Nissi products, you can actually have them sent to you from Uganda. If you know someone who's going, just tell them to go by the Nissi store, Nissi shop, and you can get everything that you need.
Just buy enough.
Enough supplies, to last you long.
To cover the shipping. Some people buy one thing and that just...
Yeah, that doesn't work. It works when you're buying a lot.
Yeah.
Make it worth your while. It works when you're buying a lot. You're okay? So if you want me to step in, you let me know. Actually, the two strands make it a little more curly at the end, don't they?
Yes.
So here we have the last braid. Well, not the last one, but the last one on camera. We will take a picture and show you the final look. So just continue to follow this conversation. If you're watching us on YouTube, also follow us on Facebook. And you'll see all our videos there. All our products are made here, by us, for us. And we don't just make the products. We have been trained in manufacturing natural hair and skincare products. Okay? I have a diploma in natural hair and skincare formulations. So this is not something that we're just coming up with and just concocting, slapping some stuff together. No, we have researched. I have a PhD in education, so I have a love for reading and studying things and doing research. And then on top of that, I have a diploma in natural hair and skincare formulations. Okay? So I'm not just mixing stuff for you that is not well researched, So this is not, I just lock myself in my kitchen at the house and I start just adding whatever I feel like adding. No. There are natural formulas that we follow, that we study, that we keep improving, When we find a new product on the market, an ingredient on the market that's new, we actually come back to the drawing table and we add it to our product. But for the most part, we have gone to school for this. We have studied, you know, we have done a lot of research, you know, so here we are. Let me show you the braids. They're nice and shiny and neat. This is my daughter's hair. No extension added. Okay? No extension added. It's all natural. And, you know, I'll show you the first braid that was done. Remember, it had product. It was almost like this one. Okay? But now, look. The braid is all done. And this will last you 2 to 3 weeks. Now, when your hair is braided like this, you take the HairGro oil, you know, as a way of maintaining. Even when your hair is in protective styling like this, go and add some HairGro oil and massage it on each box braid at the base, right there. And massage. I'm not going to add any now, but during the week, you just go here. There are 8 of them. You put 2 drops there, 2 drops there, 2 drops there, 2 drops there, massage them in. 2 drops there, massage them in. You know, okay? And what does that do? It helps the hair that's growing on your scalp to really be rejuvenated, and it will grow nicely, okay? So this is the back of her hair, okay? And this is all her own hair and no extension added, okay? No extension added. So, you know, we're going to finish the front part of her hair off camera, and we'll take a picture and show you exactly how the braids look like, okay? So just follow this video in the comments. And if you have any questions, you can always add a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that everybody can learn how to do this at home. You know, just make sure you have the right products to use. You know, our products have been carefully formulated to help hair growth, to help dandruff. We chased dandruff out of this family. You know, gone. When we see it, we have products that can be used to chase dandruff. The flakiness of that is on the scalp, no more with the HairGro oil. Okay? The HairGro oil. If you want to get this HairGro oil, you can go to our website here in the US. You go to nissinaturals.shop. Okay? www.nissinaturals.shop. Okay? And you will get the HairGro oil. You can also order for the HairGro Pomade. Okay? We have the vegan, and then we have the regular. Okay? That's the HairGro Pomade. Okay? And obviously, you know, you can buy other products there. Again, thank you so much for watching. Until I see you in the next video, be blessed.